In this video, we're going to be looking at text functions, and we are going to be covering four main text formulas of functions, which is upper, lower, proper, and concatenate. So these are the four formulas that we are going to look at. I have shared this file in the in the section, so I would request you to download it so that you can practice. First, let's assume I'm going to copy this data. Again, how do I select this? Control Shift down, copy. How do I go to the next sheet? Control Page down. I pasted using Control V. And I'm going to auto fit this and then zoom in a little bit. And I'm going to call this as upper. I want to convert all of these text into uppercase. Now, one way is you will have to manually type. Imagine if you didn't have Excel or didn't know this formula, you'll have to manually sit and type each of these. So instead of that, we can use this formula, which is upper. The formula is equal to UPP upper. How do I select it? Pressing the tab. And what is the text that you want to convert to uppercase? In this case, it is this. So I close it and double click. It converts all of these into uppercase. Similarly, let me copy this and paste it in our lower formula. By now, few of you would have already guessed the formula for lower. I'm going to type that into lower. So is equal to LOWER, lower. Select the text. So it is going to convert all of these into lower text. If you see here, everything is in lower case now. So the formula once again is equal to lower, LOWER, lower A2. Lower, once again, let me do this. So is equal to LOW and then press the tab key. So it is asking which text. If you see here, it is telling you text. Which text do you want to convert to lowercase? It is this text. I close my bracket and then I double click here at the corner so that everything gets populated. This is the lower formula. And now I'm going to copy this lower itself, or maybe I will go to my data and then copy this and come to. In this case, you might not be able to notice the difference because it's already uh, maybe can. I'm going to copy this and paste it here. Paste. I'm going to copy this, okay, and then come here, right click, paste special and values. Because earlier, what was happening is when we are typing it, it was pasting the formulas and it was trying to convert something that is not here. So that is why. And now I'm going to say proper or here this the heading proper, and then the formula is equal to proper, and I select this text. Double click and here. So what does the proper do? So it is going to convert the first letter or change the first letter into uppercase. So in this case, if you see here, we have Prajwal. Let me also put an initial if you see, it is both in lowercase, right? But then here it is converting the first letter into uppercase. So that is what a proper case does. Now let's we have the data, which is the first name and the last name. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to come to concatenate, and then I want the scenario is I have the first name and the last name, but now I want the full name. So basically, I want to add these two texts and get the information. So this is where we will use the concat formula. So is equal to concatenate here, which is the first text, comma. So first text I've selected, I put comma, which is the next text. That. Now this, if you see, the problem is that it is not putting any space in between because it is directly joining. If you want a space in between, so is equal to concat. I can also use a concat this, comma. If I want a space, I will put that in double quotes, space, close quotes, close brackets, hit enter. Oops, I didn't choose the next text. Okay. So I come back, or I will start the formula once again. Is equal to concat this, comma, in double quotes. I put the double quotes, double inverted quotes. I press the space bar one. So if you see, it has created a space. And then I close my quotes, comma. I select my last name and done. See, now I've got, so that is how you convert it into, or rather add the text. So we have upper, we have lower, we have proper, and concatenate. I request you to try this, and then I will see you in the next video.